All right, good Tuesday evening to you. It's a pretty active looking weather pattern in the coming days. We have nice day today, nice day tomorrow. Between there, we have a little round of snow moving through tonight. A more significant little weather event moves in tomorrow night, and we have another round of snow moving in, snow and sleet for Thursday night or Thursday evening, Thursday night. There should be a lull on Thursday day. So we started this off by with a little title saying it's going to snow for the next 3 nights. We just basically have snow showers tonight. It's not going to be a big deal. And that's moving in right now. It's actually looking pretty robust, but it might last for maybe a half hour or so. And then tomorrow night will be a little more significant. We have plowable snow, but I think a very manageable snow, just given the long duration. And we're not talking about a crippling storm or anything like that, but we will get some snow and sleet. And there are some challenges forecasting that. And we're going to outline that for you coming up in just a second here. I want to start off by taking a look at what we have in today's weather. It was great, right? We had some sun out there, with some clouds out there. This is the Lewiston sky cam. And we captured a little bit of a sunset there as well. That was our time lapse late in the day, and we shifted the camera there. 38 was the high temperature in Portland today. We're down to 34 right now, 31 in Lewiston. I am happy to report that Lewiston, at least the airport in Auburn, the temperature sensor has been fixed. All right. So after about 2-3 months, I think, of that temperature sensor at the airport was down. So I'm happy to report that we're getting accurate temperature data coming in from the airport in Auburn right now. So good news there. We are also tracking a little bit of snow out there tonight. This is a very quick hitting round of snow. A coating of snow is expected overnight. I just let it sit there tomorrow. It's going to melt. Temps will be around 40 degrees. So that little round of snow is working up through Freiburg, Mount Washington Valley, going back down to Carroll County or so there in New Hampshire, slowly working its way off to the east. And we will get a quick round of snow that lasts maybe a half hour, hour or so. I want to spend most of the time talking about this Wednesday through Friday morning situation, and briefly want to outline how it's going to go down here. We're talking about a storm that comes in with a pretty good thump tomorrow night, 10, 11 o'clock or so. It's going to snow at a pretty good clip. And then we may mix and change over to sleet over southern areas, southern New Hampshire, York County. You may see some sleet mix in. There'll be a defined lull on Thursday. A good chunk of the day may just end up being cloudy with some flurries and snow showers. And then a second round comes in for Thursday evening, Thursday night. And that's gone by Friday morning. So the most significant of these is probably that Wednesday night situation. Even then, this is not going to be a blockbuster, but enough to bring the plows out, I think. And it looks like a fairly manageable system. We're not talking about a crippling storm or anything like that. So good news there. This is tonight's little system. Next on deck is this one further off to the west. Let's try to highlight how that's going to go down. We're going to focus in on the next one first. No real major changes from yesterday. If I were to change that half foot to a foot, I'd call it maybe 4 to 12 inches. It all depends on where you are. There'll be some spots where sleet, I think, holds those totals down. And there will be areas that get some pretty fluffy snow as well, but it's sort of a double barrel system. One moves through tomorrow night. There's that lull I was telling you about. This is the defined lull. This is 4 o'clock in the afternoon Thursday. So one system right here, another one approaching from the west here. That moves in for Thursday evening, Thursday night. That's 11 o'clock Thursday night. And you can kind of make it out behind the big L, but there's some pink, and that pink is some sleet. And we'll probably be dealing with some of that, I think. And that's the biggest challenge in the forecast. It is a challenge. Let me tell you about that. I'll show you that in a second here. But the back edge moves through probably by daybreak on Friday. So Friday's just kind of chilly, a little windy. If you have any early morning snow, we're talking 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, it's moving out very, very quickly here. So tonight, little round of snow, nothing crazy. You might get a little bit of rain over southern coastal zones, but it's gone by midnight. In fact, the sun returns tomorrow morning. I want to spend some time and talk about the timing of this next system. First, the snow moves in for tomorrow night. This is 2:30 in the afternoon. No weather-related problems are expected tomorrow. Looks pretty good, in fact. Temps look seasonably mild, highs around 40 degrees. And here comes some of that snow trying to work its way in tomorrow night around 10, 10:30 or so. Also take note, the darker shades of blue indicate some pretty heavy bands of snow. This is going to come in with a pretty good thump. And then we're going to start to introduce at least a chance for a changeover to some sleet. And where that is very, very challenging at this point. But I think it's going to be somewhere in here. That's that little pink color. That is probably sleet. Let's see. There we go. See sleet. And up here, this is all going to be snow. Now, where it is snowing, it's going to be pretty fluffy and it's going to add up pretty quickly. Where it's sleeting, the ping, ping, ping of the ice pellets, that's not going to add up quickly at all. So, so that's a challenge, and that's going to be challenging our snowfall map a little bit here. But I think we're going to go from probably 3 to 6 inches of snow down here to about 8 to 12 inches of snow up here. So there'll be a sharp cutoff, I think. There's that lull I was telling you about. That's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon Friday. Most of Thursday. Most of Thursday is probably just kind of cloudy, snow showers, flurries. And then that second round comes in Thursday evening, Thursday night. Just like the first round. I mean, it would be too easy if it was all snow, right? No, there's a sleet line. And this one will probably play games with us as well. Where that sets up is going to be interesting. You might wonder, what causes this? Well, at about, 6,000 feet in elevation, what's happening here, you have warmer temperatures coming in aloft. While the ground temperatures, the temperatures at the ground level here are in the teens and 20s. Above us, we're above freezing. So raindrops are essentially falling, and they're refreezing, and that's why we get the ice pellets. So I think there will be some sleet down here, maybe some freezing rain down here, but I think it's mostly a boundary between sleet and snow. Back edge of that moves out probably during the early morning hours on Friday, and we're talking about some sun returning, at least partly sunny skies return on Friday. It gets a little windy. All right, best estimate in snowfall amounts here. I think the greater Portland area, New Brunswick, Lewis and Auburn, Sebago Lake area, this region gets 8 to 10 inches. That's my best guess. I think there'll be spots in the mountains here that get 10 to 12 inches of snow. Now, it's going to be a very fluffy snow in this region up here. You have a very low risk for changing over to sleet in that region. And the temperature is going to be cold enough where normally you get those ratios of 10 to 1 or 12 to 1. You can see 17, 18 to 1 ratios. I think that's a real possibility. So it's not going to take much precipitation to fluff that snow up where it stays all snow. Now, there's going to be a battle line. There'll be a sharp contrast between 3 to 6 and 8 to 12. There's no other way to put that here. So this is something we need to stay updated on. I could see parts of York County getting 3 to 6 inches. I could see parts of Cumberland County getting 8 to 12 inches of snow. So it's one of those deals here where we need to really keep a close eye on where that sleet snow line is. And there's a lot of forecast modeling suggesting that, that 3 to 6 inch line is doing something like this, a little farther north. There's other forecast modeling suggesting the 8 to 12 line is farther south. So this is my best estimate today, and I think this is going to work out okay. It's just one of those deals that it's two systems, long duration, sleet, snow lines, probably worth staying updated on. So if you're just joining us again, probably Portland, Lewiston, up to Brunswick, Bath, Sebago Lake area, 8 to 10. The mountains, hills get 10 to 12, 5 to 9, or 4 to 8 down here, and 3 to 6. As we go down to southern York County and southern New Hampshire. Now, things get a little more interesting up into central Maine as well. Very, very fluffy snow up in this region here. And you're not going to get as much precipitation, but the precip you do get should get very, very fluffy and could fluff up to a interesting and nice little snowfall for you. So snow at night tomorrow. Tomorrow's a good day. Temps around 40 degrees. We're probably falling through the teens on Thursday. Again, there's that lull, though. Most of the snow is tomorrow night, Thursday morning, a lull Thursday, and another round Thursday evening, Thursday night. And looks like Friday will feature partial clearing. Snow ends probably by daybreak. That's my best estimate. If it hasn't ended by daybreak in your area, it's probably moving out at that point. Saturday's okay. It's clouds and sun. Did I put that on right? Oh, man, I didn't. That should say mostly cloudy on Saturday. Huh. I went through the whole broadcast saying mostly sunny. All right, but just noticed that. It should be mostly cloudy on Saturday. I think there'll be some more clouds than anticipated yesterday. And then snow showers and flurries on Sunday. I'll go back to the coastal forecast. Snow at night. Yeah, okay, everything seems to be on track there, except for I forgot to change Saturday to mostly cloudy. We will fix that for the 10 o'clock broadcast, though. So you're seeing this live in real time here. You know what else is interesting about the forecast is Monday night, Tuesday. How does that sound? Another snowstorm. This Sunday situation, that's garbage. That's probably just going to bring some snow showers and flurries. but a more significant snow is possible, enough to bring the plows out, I think, again from Monday night, Tuesday. And if you're just following along, we've been talking about this for a long time. This year's kind of paralleling 2018. Actually, it was actually, 2018? It was 5 years ago today. We hit the 70s. Wow. Yeah. It's kind of like a few days ago when we were in the 50s. But remember 2018, we had those big nor'easters, 4 nor'easters in 4 weeks. All right, let's look at the current look at the radar real quick, and maybe I can answer some of your questions. There's that winter storm watch. All right, yeah, so a solid quick hitting round of snow, I should say, is moving through this evening here. That's moving through pretty quickly. Ed says he's never heard the words fluff and fluffy so many times in 2 minutes. Thanks, Ed. I appreciate that. Fluff, fluffy snow, the fluff factor. All right. You're welcome, Joshua. Hey, Henry, fellow pumpkin grower. Good to see you. And weather enthusiasts. Going to the convention. Oh, is that next week? Yes. Are you talking about the International Pumpkin Growers Convention down in Boston? Yes. I will swing by. I will be there for the dinner that night. So I hope to see you there. That'll be fun. Sleet in Rumford? I don't think so, Tammy. Good question. I think you're in good shape. You should stay all snow up in Rumford. Nice and sunny up in Sydney. All right. What kind of snow we're getting the next few days? All right. So Barbie, you're getting all snow. I don't think it's going to sleet in your area, but you're not going to get quite as much as areas maybe just off to yourself. And Ed says he likes it when I say fluff, or maybe he doesn't like it. But the reason I bring that up is, Barbie, it's going to be fluffy snow in your area. It's not going to be a heavy, pasty, wet snow. How much snow in South Paris? Oh, everyone's going to want their own town. I love it. Wanda, 8 to 12. From Leamington, Travis. Hello from Leamington. Travis, hey, Charlie. Hello, Travis. March has to come in like a lion and go out like a... Yeah, Cynthia, I love that. Come in like a lion, out like a lamb. When does March begin? March begins in, 1 week from tomorrow. Next Wednesday is the 1st. Love March. March, people hate March. Everyone in the newsroom here hates March, but I'm bringing them around to March. March is one of my top 3 favorite months for a few reasons, but one of them is the snow is usually pretty good. The ice fishing is pretty good. The sun angle is high. The sun angle and length of day is the same as it is in late August. So that right there should tell you that March is a nice month. But if you enjoy outdoor activities, I think March can have some really nice days, especially if there's snow on the ground. If there's mud on the ground, it's not as nice. But I'm bringing everybody around to March as a great month. Love March. I like March a lot more than April, because April can drag on, I feel like. Snow, yes. Oh, yeah, and they like the snowman, Jason. All right. You know what, Jason, though? I don't know. I think it might be too fluffy for a snowman. I don't think it's going to be as pasty as we would like for a snowman. Samantha, hello from Guilford. Hello, all the way up in Guilford. Nice to see you, Samantha. Cindy says hello. Hello to Cindy. North Waterford. I knew everybody's going to want their own town. Everyone wants their own town. I don't blame you. I do the same thing. I probably would if I was a meteorologist. Hey, Charlie, how much are we going to get in my town? Let's see here. North Waterford, 5 to 9. I bet you're in the 5 to 9. Although you might be right on the edge up here. Oh no, this is Waterboro. I'm talking about Waterford, 8 to 12 for you. Sorry, I thought you said I thought I read Waterboro. My bad. North Waterford, you're 8 to 12. Liz, hope that makes sense. Mechanic Falls, I think you get 8 to 12. 8 to 20, 8 to 10, 8 to 12, somewhere in there, Jessica. But that's a long duration. That's over 2 days. So actually 2.5 days. So very manageable. It's not a crippling storm. Far from that. How's Litchfield looking? I love it. Litchfield, we're probably talking about 8 to 12. Let's go 8 to 10 in Litchfield. How does that sound? 8 to 10, Corey. Yes, it did, Liz said. All right. All right. Hopefully we got your town all right. Barbie loves March too. Yes, we have more March lovers. All right. If you love skiing, snowboarding, ice fishing, really anything outdoors, I think you're going to like March. This is going to be a big March too for snow. Feeling pretty good about it. And it's going to get cold as well. All right. I think, oh, wait a minute. Ron says he hates March only because it's my birthday month. He doesn't like his birthday month. Oh, come on, Ron. All right. Well, happy birthday to you in March, Ron. We'll leave it at that tonight. I can almost guarantee you that we are going to have some changes on this map a little bit. Hopefully, I'm not going to guarantee it, but I bet there will be at least some minor changes we'll tweak. Just given the fact that we're talking about a 2.5 day weather event here with a tricky snow sleet line, which is always fun. But if it was easy, then it would be boring, right? All right, let's leave it at that. Have a nice night. More updates on Fox 23 at 10, CBS 1311, and my colleague Christian Bridges. He will have the latest first thing tomorrow morning on Good Day Maine. All right, take care.